778-765-4321. But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad.
Oh, how I feel so sad now that I wanna leave.
She's crying her heart to me.
How could you let this be?
I just need time to see
Where I wanna be.
Where I wanna
be.
sweeter than did. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back.
I was gonna do it on beat. He ruined everything coming fucking early. Thanks a lot.
But I mean, I didn't want to wait for the whole because we would have been waiting there.
It would have been a nice little dramatic pause. Hit this, and that's gonna come back and bam, hit you with it. He ruined it.
I don't mean to hurt you, baby. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast.
No.
I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
Oh, I was waiting for Ricky to hit that note, Nikki Blades. God, Ricky can sing.
No, he can't.
Yeah, he can.
That was really nice.
When we were in the lobby.
Mimic things sometimes.
Oh, there we go. When we walked in today, Rick was killing it when the music was playing.
Oh, that was a good song.
Was it?
What song was it?
I forget.
Oh, I don't know. We'll remember later.
You know, I also, before we introduce you again, Gio, I was going to say, yeah, me and Rick are really good at imitating shit. Because when it's us fucking someone that we feel like our voices are a little similar to, boy, we
Same
be
tone or
killing
shit?
it.
Like who?
Houston, so-
Who? Okay,
Some Marcus Houston, or I will always karaoke some Usher because I feel like if I imitate him right, I just hit the shit right.
Give me
But
a
it
taste.
has to be unprovoked. Karaoke Tim sucks.
Oh, okay.
Regular Tim though, be killing that shit.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? There was one time, me and JR were at a karaoke bar, and I put on Nice and Slow, and you know, so I'm hitting my basic Usher impression, and then he was harmonizing with me. Oh my God, it was beautiful.
Remember that old Asian dude at that one place, Brass Monkey?
Yes.
That's always there.
Yeah.
I know
Bruh.
what you're talking about.
Everyone
He's
knows
still
what I'm
there.
talking about. I have videos of him from way back then of him singing fucking some Maxwell.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
Oh man, so good. All right. Well, speaking of things that are
Fucking good?
so fucking good. Welcome back to the show for another episode. Gio, what's good?
Thank you. I felt like for a second there you kind of forgot my name, but thank you.
I was trying to decide between the Gio or the Giovanna, or if I wanted to go with
Okay.
Gio from JK.
G.
Okay.
Big G.
That's a good one.
Sexy, beautiful Gio.
Oh, hey, I like
again.
that.
Crazy, sexy,
Young
cool.
G.A.K. out here.
Oh, there you
Hey.
go.
Like all of them.
Bart and Gio, Bart and Gio,
Oh,
Bart and
you
Gio.
know-
Oh, the new song. Ooh,
The old song.
not make it.
They
new.
no one knows what we're
I
talking
like
about.
the
Moving
Mercy
on.
verse.
Moving on.
Well, first of all, thank you for returning for another episode.
Thank you for having me, guys. I love it here.
We appreciate
Oh, radio.
I feel safe.
Oh, that sounded nice on my ears.
Oh, hey.
Okay, cool. Radio voice. Okay, cool. And we also, I like your pink hair.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
What
Thank you.
prompted you to do that midlife crisis? Or
Absolutely, dude. Fuck yeah, absolutely. You're laughing, but like for real. Like I just had a baby. Okay, I like when I fucking say that, and I'm like, he's 10. No, okay, he's 3. But I felt like I recently just kind of rediscovered myself.
Okay.
And like now I just kind of became my own little like playground that I get to just try weird shit on in a non-sexual way.
Right.
And the hair is. Or in a sexual way, but I just haven't gone there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking one step at a
Pink pubes.
I'll call you.
Oh, God.
Pink pubes. I don't have. Can I say something really embarrassing? I can't even believe I'm about to share this, but nobody even answered. I love that. Okay, so I'm 37.
Yeah.
And I found my.
Never grown up.
I wish. No, and I found my first white hair in my.
Oh,
In your pube?
It's so weird.
I didn't even think pubes get white.
Wow.
Well, I found one. I don't know.
That's cool. I would love to see a full, not you, a full white bush.
Wow. No, I don't have a white. But wait, aren't there like old people porn, like with old people?
But they're always
They
shaved.
shave.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the grannies are always shaved. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
I found
every
one.
really old woman I've been with. No. Guys, so.
Yeah, the ones I messed with did the purple already. Purple blue situation. Wait, well that's tight.
Wait, what's tight? The white hair?
Yeah, your white pube is like really cool. I feel like you've hit another like level in your
I
life.
leveled up, everybody. White hair.
Hopefully
on
you
the
get like a
pubes.
streak.
Like a skunk.
Like a skunk.
Or like Rogue. I was thinking more like Rogue.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that would have been way
'Cause
cooler.
You don't want that to look like a skunk.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
fucked up.
What came first, the white pube or the pink hair?
The pink hair.
Okay.
Yeah, the pink hair came first for sure.
And then it prompted you to dye.
No, the pink hair was first, and then I looked, and I'm like, oh shit, what? So maybe I should start dyeing it pink.
Did you
She
tweet?
dyed that one hair pink.
Did you tweeze it or leave it?
Oh, I tweezed it.
Ah.
Tweezed it if I did.
Hmm.
Why should I had not?
We
done
just,
that?
I don't know. I just thought it was your first one.
I know, like baby it, like just
Yeah,
stare at it,
protect
like
it. Shave or wax all the rest, but keep
Like that
that
one
one.
thing?
And just see how long it'll get.
like a lucky chin hair that
Yeah.
keeps on growing.
oh yeah, I fucked up that.
She's
No,
at
I
home. It's just twirl.
like I'm trying to remember. What was that?
Or you should have. Oh man, Matt, did you like make a wish on it after you tweezed it?
No, it was weird. It was weird. Like there's a bunch of weird shit happening now. Like
What were the emotions that ran through your body when you found it?
I was like, I did like a double take. I was like, what the fuck? And then I kind of like stretched the skin a little bit to like really see what it was. Because it was up here. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't all the way in there.
Yeah.
And
It
then
was on
I'm
your
like,
mound.
is that what it is? My pelvic
Yeah.
pubic bone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just kind of looked at it and I'm like, oh shit, that's like a unicorn, you know? Like, whoa. And then I just was like, oh, this is weird. I got to pull it out.
I want one.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish
letting it
that for
grow.
you.
I'm
Letting
still,
it grow till I get one.
I'm still tripping a little bit because I'm getting a little of these now on the side. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, like, how am I getting gray hairs and I'm still getting pimples, man? It's like, God, give me a struggle. Give me one struggle, please.
Yeah, that's
Can-
pretty fucked
So
up.
I got the adolescent struggles and the old man struggles concurrently.
Same
It's
time.
fucked up.
That's pretty fucked
I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
He's like, I made you rich. I made you famous. That's it.
up.
You
I
get
don't-
nothing else.
I don't have enough hair on my head to get gray hairs yet, but my beard, I got like a whole little section
That
right
shit
here.
look cool though.
No, I want if it's not gonna be like all the way around.
Ah.
I
You
pluck
can't
most
even
of them, but
tell.
it's
Oh.
there a little bit. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Women don't mind men with.
No, I don't
Gray
mind it
hair?
either. I just don't like that it's only a little bit.
Ah, you got
like
that
if
one
it was
patch.
like, then yeah.
Do guys care if women have gray hair?
I don't think so. I don't.
I wouldn't say.
I like sexy old chicks.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But then you're assuming that it's grown out completely. What if it's like
Yeah.
starting
Oh,
to
some
grow and they
stragglers?
don't? Not
Oh.
stragglers, but like it's growing out, but they're just like, I'm not gonna dye it anymore, and it's like halfway on their head. So it's like young and old all at once.
Oh, so like they
They
did
stopped dying.
die,
They did.
and then I would I would question why you don't do something.
Yeah.
Not dye it again. Maybe dye the rest gray. Like just go full gray.
Okay.
I know one lady. She's pretty young. She has like I think her son's like 14 or 15 or some shit. But she looks young. But she's full gray, like full on gray, and it looks dope.
Hey man, everybody's taking selfies, everybody's posting pictures online. Everyone just, they want to be cute. And sometimes we're not always happy with our mouths, but I like to stare at people's mouths when I'm talking to them. But if you're unhappy with your smile, you don't have to be. Thousands of people have used Candid, the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten their teeth, and now they love their smile. Just like Sharon H. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She says, I wore braces as a teenager. Flash forward 30 years, I had crowding on the bottom, and one of my teeth actually stuck out. That's when I made the decision to move forward with Candid, and I finally got my confidence back. Or Justin M. from Atlanta, Georgia. When I was younger, I used to have a gap in the front and on the side. I noticed that people would always look at my mouth first, so I was looking for a fix, Candid ended up being the perfect company for me, and you can't stop me from smiling now. There's no comparison. Or Cameron S. from Nashville, Tennessee. Once I started Candid, my life completely changed. I started going to the gym more. I started eating better. I even have better dental hygiene. My goal for my wedding was perfect teeth, and Candid got me there. And Candid is here to help straighten your teeth so you can fall in love with your smile too. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement. You'll have the same quality of care you get from an in-office orthodontist from the comfort and convenience of your own home. And while other companies use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists, all right? With Candid, the same orthodontist who created your plan is with you from start to finish so you never have to wonder how you're doing. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months. You'll start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than traditional braces. Well, damn. Become your best you. Start straightening your teeth today, right now, and you can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/nochaser and use code NOCHASER. That's candidco.com/nochaser with code NOCHASER to take advantage of the limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/nochaser. Code NOCHASER. Hey guys, real quick, let's talk about something, all right? Let's talk about trying to live healthy and eat healthy in today's crazy world, all right? It's difficult. It's definitely difficult. We're running around, you know what I'm saying? Who has time to even work out like that? So when you got to eat right, sometimes you don't always have time for that, all right? But that's why I F with Thrive Market, okay? Thrive Market is an online membership-based market on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone, okay? Which is annoying because sometimes that health can be expensive, right? But shopping with Thrive Market is healthy without the hassle. You can easily shop by 70 plus diets and values like keto, paleo, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, fair trade certified, BPA free, and more. Skip the store and the lines, okay? Sometimes it's difficult to go to a store when you're trying to stick to a diet and find your specific needs, okay? I have problems just finding vegan cheese sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes it's a tiny little section in a sea of aisles, so you can't find it, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, right? Thrive Market has the best selection of high quality, healthy, and sustainable products online by thousands of wholesome food, home, and beauty products curated just for members. It's a one-stop shop for everything you need: organic and essential groceries, clean beauty, safe supplements, and non-toxic home. Plus, ethical meat, sustainable seafood, clean wine, and more. And their products are ethically sourced, okay? Enjoy guaranteed savings and members-only prices. Thrive Market members save an average of $32 on every order. Wow, that's highly cool. Thrive Market is good for you and the planet. Orders of $49 or more are shipped for free and delivered with carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouses. Now, who don't love zero waste warehouses? Join Thrive Market today to get 25% off your first order and an exclusive free gift. Wow. The only way to get this offer is by going to thrivemarket.com/nochaser. That's THRIVE market.com/nochaser to get the exclusive offer of 25% off your first order and a free gift. You can't get this offer anywhere else, okay? So go to thrivemarket.com/nochaser and get it.
I started going gray really early, actually.
Same, girl.
I started going gray. I remember the first time I found a gray hair, I was still in like high school. When one of my cousins was braiding my hair, they're like, "You got gray hair." And I was like, "What the hell?" And my hair is naturally super, super dark. And I've played around with going light because I love my dark hair, but at the same time, I go gray so quick
Same.
that I just wanted it to blend in. And I really don't want to trip. But when you date guys taller than you, and they can see when it's time for a touch up and they'll remind you, but it's not in a mean way. I think it's because when you're with somebody, you tell them certain things, right? Like you'd be like, "Oh, your eyebrows don't match. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Let me fix this." So I've never met anybody that was mean about me having gray hair. And at times I wish I could go full gray, but like you were talking about the patch, it just takes so long.
It's so weird.
And the thing is gray hair has different texture. Now
Thinner.
it's
Or thicker.
It's more coarse.
All of my gray hairs
yeah.
are thicker.
And so mine, because my hair is naturally curly as it grows, them bitches be sticking straight up sometimes.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah. So I want to go back to having dark black hair, but the maintenance on it is worse than having blonde hair.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, if all of them could just go gray at the same
Oh,
time,
right? Give me it.
because a woman with a full head of half gray, half black,
Ooh, sexy.
that's fire. And then at some point it becomes an ombre type situation, and then it's just gray. That would be dope.
Yeah.
But when it's sporadic like that, I feel like it would be more of an issue for her, like her confidence and shit, which would make her annoying and all that shit.
I mean, I let mine grow out when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with because they know. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna upkeep this because you feel a type of way about it. I'm okay with it. It's cool. Well, I've been going great for so long. At first, I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, why? Why is this happening? And then I only like guys that are like taller than me, and they can see. If I went for the shorter dudes, they would never know what's going on up here. They'd be like, "Oh, that's great,
Maybe
babe."
that's what I do.
Yet again, another benefit of dating a short man.
You never have to worry about them saying what's wrong with the top of your head.
Can't see your grays, your dandruff.
None of that. When
But he'd be like, hey, them chin hairs is looking kind of great.
right, they'd be like, "Babe, you need to go
mustache
work
girl.
out. What's going on?" But yeah, when you have somebody that's over you and they're looking at you like, "Hey, babe, I think it's time for you to go back to the salon." And then you go, "Damn it, already?" And you don't even think about it because they know you're maintaining your look and it's not about them. It's about anybody else. So,
Yeah.
I'm kind of hype, like, so I'm gonna probably cut my hair soon because I don't know if I feel like having like a man bun again, but I am looking forward to having a whole gray man bun. So when I do start getting older, I'm gonna start growing that shit back out.
Nice.
Well, if it gets thin, don't do it.
Okay.
That just look greasy and
You're a
dirty.
good friend, man.
But yeah, I mean, my hair is mad thick though. Hopefully it doesn't thin out too much. My all the dudes in my family, their hair never really thinned out. It just always just turned like white. You know what I'm saying? So I feel hopefully I keep that and I'll be looking like Raiden out here in these streets. You know?
My dad kept his hair long and his beard and I feel like there's a point in time where you have to make a decision, right? Where you're starting to get enough gray that you got to make a choice because the Just for Men is looking real lined up and it's too dark.
The Beijing.
Right? You're looking real rough and then you got to make a choice. Are we going to run with this salt and pepper look or are we still going to keep lying to the world? And when my dad stopped doing it, it just looks dope. And then he's Santa Claus now for Christmas because his beard gets nice, long, and gray, and he has his ponytail. It's
Your dad has a really dope look. Like he looks like someone I would not want to fight because he just looks like he could handle his shit. But then like he's what?
You'd want to date him though.
No, he just looks like a teddy bear. Like
That
he's
you'd
just
wanna-
such a soft what?
That you'd want to date.
No, that's her daddy.
Well, speaking of daddies and zaddies,
Daddy.
we got some questions for you from Patreon, and the first one just happens to relate to your baby daddy.
Okay.
This one is from Caleb Kim, and he asks, have you had to deal with Bart's farts in the past year or so? And has Taika ever smelt it? If so, what was Taika's reaction? Now, just for some background, if y'all don't know, Bart has notoriously rancid smelling farts. You know what I'm saying? Just
Disgusting.
really, really, really bad. So that's where this question comes from.
Yes. I don't know. I think he has like an internal disease or something's going on. Like I've never smelt anything that bad. But Bart and I had this conversation because once I had Taika, like my libido just like dropped. I was not thinking of sex. I didn't want any sort of sex. So we were trying to do anything we possibly needed to do to get that back up. And the farting was one of those things
That
where I'm
helped
like,
you get horny again?
imagine that.
Wow. Imagine that. He's like,
In my face, baby, in my face. No, I was like, dude, you cannot be farting because like I don't want to fuck you. Like,
I'm already turned off.
yeah. And then I could smell your thick farts. Like, no, dude.
oh, they thick.
And they're hot, dude. Yes, it's like a fucking Hawaii humid. Like it's, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So no, he has to walk out of the room. He has to pull his pants down, and he has to spread his butt cheeks open to fart.
noise, yeah.
Well, the farting, yes, because I don't want to hear that. But it also,
Sticking his shorts.
thank you, because it clings onto fabric. So he could fart out there, but if he didn't take off his pants, you get it now.
He's like, babe, he's like, Mama Bear, are we having sex tonight?
Literally.
No? Okay, I can let it rip.
No, but he can't do that anymore. He cannot do it around me.
Oh.
Like normally, like I wouldn't care because I just know that that's just a natural thing. But it's just so bad. Like I want to fucking throw up or punch him in the face.
And has Taika reacted to the foul smell?
Taika thinks it's funny.
Good.
Yeah, he thinks it's really funny, and then he tries to fart too. So like it's really cute.
Dad, me too. What is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Over here washing 2 pairs of underwear now. Like, damn it.
If there's one thing I want to make sure that I do with my child is that make sure I have a daughter that finds farts hilarious. I do not want a girl that goes, ew, it's disgusting. I want my fucking daughter to think they are hilarious.
So when she gets to school, she farts trying to be funny, and then she's shamed
Yeah.
for
No,
the
no,
rest
no.
of her school
That's
life.
what you just set her up for, man.
I'll let her know it's inappropriate for certain places, but that also when you're in your comfort, like group of friends or family, it's hilarious.
I can't fart in public. Like, that's not my thing.
No, it's not. We played on teams with girls that thought that shit was cute. It ain't cute, even if
nasty.
it's
Oh,
gross.
it's not cute. It's hilarious.
It's not that funny.
Not
It's not
with other
funny.
people. Yeah.
I said not with lames, Nikki Blades.
It's not that funny.
Yeah, I can't fart, dude. Like I would, like if we could be fucking close, and I just won't fart, and I can't do it. I
Really?
just can't do it.
My mom.
Push her stomach right now.
My,
Oh no!
I will never talk to you again.
ever since I was little, my mom would do this. Whenever she had to fart, she would look at you dead in the eye. She'd make a little gun. She'd go. She would fire the fart.
Your mom?
Yes. She would look right at you. She'd go and just and fire the gun at you.
Did she lift up a butt cheek at all?
Terrible.
She didn't need to.
It was that powerful.
Yeah.
That's actually funny.
That's cute.
Okay, that's a okay.
I'm telling you. Oh, little Veda's gonna have the funniest farts. Call it. Call her Fart Veda.
What's up, y'all? You know, this episode is sponsored by BlueChew. Say it with us now. BlueChew. BlueChew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom. We all could use a little confidence by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer lasting erections. All right, now who don't want that? BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. I mean, who doesn't like a fraction of the cost? BlueChew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of erectile dysfunction. BlueChew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package so no one knows that you're using it. It's perfect. Don't like swallowing pills? No problem. BlueChew's sildenafil and tadalafil tablets are chewable. BlueChew tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy, okay? So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information, okay? And here's a special deal for our listeners, all right? Try BlueChew free when you use promo code TIM at checkout, okay? Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free, okay? So that means when you're getting it in next month, you think of my face, all right? And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. All right, what's up, y'all? You know, as the world becomes increasingly uncomfortable, we're all looking for as much comfort as we can get. You know, sometimes, now I got this new baby, I'm trying to watch TV, I got her in one arm, and I'm trying to eat some noodles in the other arm, and it's not the most comfortable situation. This might start cramping up, I might spill a little bit of noodle juice on myself. Right? But that's why one thing I can always count on is how comfortable my Purple mattress is, okay? That's because Purple is comfort reinvented, all right? Only Purple has the Grid, a stretchy gel material that's amazingly supportive for your back and your legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips. I don't know how it does it, it's just fantastic. And that's because of how it's designed, all right? The Grid doesn't trap air. Air actually circulates and flows through it, so you'll never overheat. It's just lit. The Grid bounces back as you move and shift, unlike memory foam, which remembers everything. That's why memory foam has craters and divots, okay? And right now, you can try your Purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns. Financing is available too for you broke motherfuckers out there. Purple really is comfort for an uncomfortable world. Right now, you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. Go to purple.com/nochaser10 and use promo code nochaser10. That's purple.com/nochaser10. Use promo code nochaser10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. One more time, that's purple.com/nochaser10. Promo code nochaser10. Terms apply.
All right, here's another question. Junior Lay asks, Giovanna, there are a handful of people who now have kids around you. Aunt and Christina, Anna and Jeremy, Tiff and Case, Tim and Chia, etc. Any chance Taika will grow up having a tight friends group with these other kids? He's getting older very fast, and I would love to see him interact with other kids.
How cute. Wow, that's a very serious question.
It's also like a kind of like it's a weird question.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say it first. It's like, see, that's what I be trying to avoid with vlogging. He's too invested in your life. But it's sweet.
It's sweet, but it's weird. And look, for the people that invest in the Patreon, I appreciate y'all. But since you're here, we can tell you if your question's weird because you're part of the family. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Doing you a favor.
It's cute that you're like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool to see Taika have friends, right? But it's weird to be like, hey, so who's Taika's friends? Who are they gonna be?
Or so have you put any thought into his friendships? Because he's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
You know?
Probably something you should consider.
Right. They could have reworded that. It would have been
He's a
fine.
good parent,
That's
I think.
fucking cute. I get it. Like, you're just trying to see the JK fam continue to grow, and like they make a new version of the JK. I get it. I think that's absolutely beautiful. I hope so. Yeah, I hope we're friends for the rest of our lifetime, and I would love to see that continue and that to flourish and him to, like, I don't know.
Does Taika play well with other kids?
Right now, he's at that age where they get to an age where they like playing around other kids, but they don't really care to engage with kids.
Yeah.
So he's barely entering that stage where he finds kids interesting, but for the most part, he plays on his own. I just hope he has friends. That's it. Yeah. Like, I'd be really happy that he just has friends.
He'll have friends strictly off the fact that he's a good-looking kid.
Oh, wait,
he's
thank
gonna be
you.
So popular.
I'll
like,
take that.
He's so
That
cute.
works.
Yeah.
He's so
As
bossy.
long as he's not like one of those hot jerk kids.
Yeah.
What's a hot jerk kid like? What do they act
kids
like?
that are cute, so everyone's nice to them, so they feel like everyone has to be nice to me, and then they be a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
That's the thing.
they'll still have friends though. Just they won't build long.
They'll have lackeys.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have friends.
Exactly.
And you'll know when it's happening. One of my friends put her son's hair into 2 French braids and shaved the bottom. Like, it looked good. And I went,
That's too grown.
He's already looking grown and he already got an attitude. You gonna have a problem with
You're
that
gonna have a crip on your hands.
one. Have a problem. You're gonna have an issue.
That's why I'm gonna teach my beautiful ass daughter to fart, dude. So she's.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You want to make her unattractive.
No, I'm making her a hot girl with character because a lot of these
So
times.
then everyone's gonna want her.
You know what's the craziest thing about Veda? She is cute as shit, but she looks exactly like Tim. How do those two things? A miracle, baby. A miracle, baby.
Wow, I like you.
It's like Tim's face is there, but cute.
My baby pictures are adorable.
When you had the long hair.
Yes. Every Asian
love that.
man, child, every Asian boy has had that bowl cut at some point in their lives. I don't even know why that was a thing, but like.
Maybe because you had really thick hair?
No, not even. David's hair is thin as shit. He's had the bowl
Because
cut.
the parents never took him to go get haircuts and they
Yeah.
did it
We're
themselves.
cutting her own hair.
I did that to Tiger too. It's just why? Why spend the money?
His hair is thin as shit. Such
I
a
looked
mean
at
thing to
his.
say. He's not even here.
I'm not
that's
saying
okay.
Thin hair's bad.
It is bad. It is bad. And David is fat and ugly. I do agree. I do agree.
He's losing weight.
From his hair, apparently.
Oh damn!
That's what
All
Tim
right.
said.
We gotta have him back
But
on.
tell
now.
him I said it too. Tell him I said it.
All right. Max Sten says, Gio, when is baby number 2 coming? What is it like being married to Bart Kwan? And
Okay, wait, just one question, bro.
I know. They're paying for it. They can ask them.
Okay, fine. All right.
And how different does she expect JK to be once the move to Vegas is done?
Okay, so we'll go with the
Kids first.
Question number 1. So kid number 2, initially I was like, or we were like, mainly me though, because it's my body. I was like, I think if I don't have one by this year, because I'm 37, then I probably won't want to get pregnant anymore because it's kind of dangerous. And then I really got into the space that I talked about in the previous podcast you guys should be listening to if you didn't, about how I really found myself and I'm kind of like feeling really centered and I've got back into fitness and I'm trying to take care of my body. And I've kind of become obsessed with fitness again. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I want to get pregnant again.
Yeah, I feel I see so many girls go through this, like, weren't caring about their fitness and they get really into fitness and they get fucking hot and then they get a man and instantly get pregnant. I'm like, fuck.
It's rough.
Damn, you just did so much work.
It's rough.
And now you're going to have to start over. And it's hard for them.
I mean, it definitely
afterwards.
takes a toll on your body for sure. I mean, you've been through it once. Let me ask you this: how was your like whole recovery and your what do they call it? The postpartum.
Partum?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had vaginal birth. So I did that, and then the recovery was fine, and I think I attribute that to the fact that I was still training up until I gave birth. So I healed fairly quickly. Like you do bleed for like a month, which is kind of gnarly. So it's like you have a month-long period. I did tear, so they did have to like sew me back up. So I want to say within the first week or so, I was already walking and feeling fine. Besides those two things, and then just having sex was kind of crazy at first. Like we waited like maybe a couple months, 3 months, because it was just so tender. But the recovery was fine. Like it was.
How was that first sex?
It was scary, dude.
Yeah.
It was so scary because, like, okay, you know the taint part? Like, okay. So that got stitched up. So sometimes you don't aim accurate. Like, it's not an
You
accurate.
tore down to taint level?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a 10
It
pound
was a
baby.
10-pound
Oh,
baby.
fuck. That's
And
right.
I got it tight, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And some butt to cooch.
Small. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
How was your, would you say you have,
I don't know if it's
how long is your gooch?
I don't know, dude. Where's the tape measure? Let's
Well,
go.
Mine's only like 7 inches. So. Yeah.
Imagine I knew all those stats. You know, and it's not really thick. The skin there is a little bit darker too. No, dude. So he went to put it in, and then like he kind of missed, and that was so tender that I'm like, oh, let's just stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna tear. Like I could just imagine just tearing again, even though I was already healed.
Like
Right.
running for the first time after
scary.
Achilles
yeah.
injury.
Oh,
It was,
God.
yeah, it was scary. Even till this day though, my stomach skin is very loose.
Is it?
It's weird. Like I could jump, and then you'll see my belly button just kind of like.
Whoa.
Yeah, so baby number 2. Oh, and then so besides that, also I just don't feel like I'm having enough time. Like there's just too many things happening on the back end of like barbell and just all the other stuff that I'm in that I would just feel like I wouldn't have enough time to spend with like a newborn, you know, and like going through all that again. So I just don't think it'd be fair.
I feel you.
What was the second part of that question?
Yeah, there was a ton.
It was a 3-part.
There was
Married-
Like
how-
being married to
married
Bart
part.
Kwan.
Oh, really?
vague, but yeah.
Was that one of the questions?
Yeah.
What was it like being married?
It's cool.
Move on.
What is it? What does it seem like? It's like, does it seem crazy? Do we seem normal?
Seems fun.
Yeah.
Bart seems like a
Seems
fun guy.
reckless.
He's a fun guy. He's very cerebral. He's a very intellectual person to the point where it can kind of be robotic a little bit. So if I'm like, this is an extreme example, but if he's like, "What's up?" and I'm like, "Oh no," or if I go, "What's up?" and he goes, "Oh, the sky," I'm like, "Oh
Ooh,
shit."
Like my little brother.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's just too much. Like, let's be a little bit human. But
So
he's
then
fun.
it's annoying to be married to Bart Kwan, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No, I love being married to him. He's
Divorce.
imagine. I call him right now. This is the Patreon shit that they want to see.
It's like, you know what I just realized? It's over. That's what.
I hate how cerebral you are.
No, I mean he's fun. Like I think because he's so fucking cerebral, he's not too emotional to the point where like shit gets out of like it gets blown out of proportion. Like he'll like bring me like I'm the emotional one, so he'll stabilize and balance me. So it's really cool, and he's just goofy and he's really weird, and I really like that about him.
Cute.
Yeah.
Last one was what is the future of JK News now that you guys are moving to Las Vegas?
As far as I know, because I'm not one of like the decision makers there, like that's a Bart and Joe thing. As much as I'm involved, or I was involved in it, that's their baby. But as far as I've been told, nothing's really changing. It's just we'll fly in, shoot when we got to shoot, kind of like what you do, Nikki. Like just fly in, do your thing, fly back out.
I know you guys were having some monetization issues, so it's like
So I've heard.
yeah. So I felt like I saw a lot of episodes going up on Patreon instead of actual YouTube. Yeah. So like you guys are. I mean, I definitely have gone through monetization issues. Like a lot of shit gets the yellow light right off the bat just because even
The title or like the thumbnail, and then sometimes it's like not even a person reviewing it, and they're just like it like triggers something, and it just goes off, and you're like, what the fuck? Like this is wholesome shit.
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up.
It is.
And y'all got a whole ass squad and team you got to pay.
Yeah, I mean,
and a building and shit.
Yeah, I mean, fucking good luck to Bart and Joe. I don't know. I think it just, these times are wild. Like, you know, we used to title our shit kind of risky, just to kind of be clickbaity, because I mean that's just what was okay back in the day. And now, like, I see a lot of people getting called out for shit like that, and I'm like, oh my god, because it's just been kind of misconstrued.
Yeah,
it's scary times, dude.
Yeah, you know, Sketch's times were Sketch YouTube was different. Like it was a lot of us. You know, I would really sit there being like, what's the craziest thing I could do for a sketch? You know what I'm saying? But also like that I could make funny, you know, but it was like the concepts were like, yo, this is ridiculous, you know, where people would watch and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you just did that in this skit, you know, but it was so fun. It was also so like, you know, I almost feel like it was, you know, we were being like innovative with the shit, you know, because we were doing skits that you couldn't do on TV because of, you know,
it's on the internet.
Because it's on the internet. It's like, oh, dude, this is wild. This is internet shit.
It was fun.
We can cuss. We can do all types of just violent, sexual things, and then it's all different now.
I know, and it's kind of scary because you're like, that's not what I meant though, and no one cares, and you're just like, oh, okay, let's put it on Patreon.
I mean, even in terms of how people were tweeting back then, I feel like 10 years ago, people were tweeting, saying reckless shit just to say reckless shit.
Yeah.
And then I had a homie recently, I came across that who's kind of like, you know, he's becoming popular outside of the internet shit. And I came across a tweet of his that was pretty reckless by today's standards. And I was like, yo, delete this before people see it. Yeah. And I sent it to him, screenshot. He was like, damn. He was like, all right, let me go back because like I probably have a lot of tweets like this from 2009, 2010. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That could get him into some trouble nowadays.
Yeah.
Wait, when you say you came across it, how?
I came across it without getting too deep into it. Sometimes I like to look and see what people are saying about me on apps that aren't tagging me, and then I randomly will look up like people's names just to see if people are talking shit about other people. Yeah. And then it was like, yo, look at this tweet from so and so. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, bro, check this out before people see this.
Because I was like, I always wonder, how y'all just go searching up old tweets? Like, how do these people find these tweets from 9 years ago?
True. Like, what are you doing?
That's fucking weird of you.
Yeah, so somebody had retweeted his shit and was like, oh, I can't believe he said this. And it was literally from 10 years ago.
Yeah, so then like, did that person be on his page and just start scrolling down? Or is Twitter just highlighting old stuff?
People are going out of their way searching names with buzzwords to see if shit pops up.
That's crazy.
That's so lame. Don't do that. Don't be a lame-o. Well, everyone listening here, you guys aren't lame for sure. Just tell if you know.
Some of them are lame. Some of them are lame. They're only here to find something to talk shit about.
Oh, okay.
Most of them are not, but
okay. For those of you that are lame, don't be lame.
I mean, the Patreon people aren't lame. They're paying to.
Oh no, Patreon people are fucking awesome.
They're like, hey, tell us more.
Yeah. Y'all are great. Y'all are paying for Nikki's flights to LA. So, all right.
That's true.
Kristen Villanueva asks, first off, I love you, Gio. And your relationship with Bart is basically what my boyfriend strived to be. My actual question is, what size breast? No, I'm just playing.
No.
What the fuck?
Because it was a girl. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I was like, where can I go with this? My actual question is, will you ever be a guest on Big Mood? And what sparked your interest into opening up a gym with Bart?
Okay. So thank you for the love. What was the first? Oh, the relationship thing. So going with the relationship thing, like I always appreciate those, right? Like when people go hashtag relationship goals or whatever, and I really appreciate it. And I think it's like a compliment. But then at the same time, I'm always like, but you don't know our relationship. Like we've had some fucking fucked up dark patches. It's really fucked up. So like, just I don't know. Like, thank you, but I'm like, I don't know. Everyone's relationship is different, and I don't want you to get this misconception that like our shit's always really, really good. Because no,
I think everybody should know that what you see on the internet is not real.
Yeah,
what
believe
you see
it or
on
not,
Instagram is not real.
Believe it or not.
But when it comes to relationships, it's not necessarily not real. It's just not the full stuff.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, especially in terms of like people that vlog, right? It's like you choose what you're gonna show people.
Well, and it's only 30 seconds, right? Or it's
Yeah.
10 seconds, or it's 12. I mean, minutes.
Like you said in the previous episode, like Bart wanted to show you guys his arguments at one point, and that's one thing I will never. I'm like, let's keep the bad shit private.
Yeah.
And let's just, I'm like, I'm here to just entertain. Provide entertaining content. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I turn the camera on when I want to, and this is what y'all get, which is why I would never do a reality show.
Never.
Until I'm like, well, here's something I've always wanted to do before you answer the rest of the questions. I want to get to a point where I'm super popping A-list status and then fall off enough where I can do a reality show on VH1 or some shit. And then where I'm like, oh man, I'd love to go on Dancing with the Stars or some shit, but not on my come up. I want to do that on my come
Smart.
down.
Smart.
You know
That's the way to do it, man.
Long game.
Yeah, long game. So I'm like, I want to get super popping, and then man, as soon as I start to fall off, VH1, what's good?
Yes. And it's going to happen for you, man.
Well, thanks, Gio.
Yeah, I believe in you, dude.
Yeah, I know you're gonna fall off.
Tim. Okay. Yeah. So appreciate the compliment. Bart's a really dope dude. So definitely, like let him motivate you, inspire you, because he inspires me and motivates me all the time. For question number 2, being on Big Mood. Actually, I was supposed to be on that show, I want to say like a couple months back, but just scheduling just didn't work out. But if it does work out in the future, then hell yeah, why not?
Big Mood's fun.
Yeah.
Bunch of girls just chatting.
Yeah, like honest, open, raw shit. And I think it's such a dope contribution to everything that's out there right now on the internet. Like there's just so much bad shit and like fake shit and just fronting. And I think what they're doing is really, really dope.
I was thinking the other day about how like there's so many variations of The View. There's like The Talk and there's The Real. And I don't know if y'all remember, but they tried to do a guy version with like Mario Lopez, like 3 or 4 other dudes, and it didn't work. Like no one gave a fuck about a bunch of dudes sitting around chatting about stuff. And I think it
It's
lasted.
called All In. It's on Maker Studios.
That was my show. Yo, All In was great.
I
Dude,
fucking
I'm
love
happy
the
you
All
said
In,
that because
bro.
I was thinking it in my head.
All In was such a great show.
The set was dope too.
Oh, the set was sick, bro.
It was really sick.
Yeah.
It was really sick.
Yeah, All In was fun. They should have gave us a show. They should have put All In on TV, man.
Yeah, we could have
Still
been the new
can.
man show.
Is that on the come up or the come down? When do you want
All
that?
In has been deleted from internet history.
No, in your career. trajectory.
Oh, to have All In, to have an all guy talk show.
Yeah. Is that considered your come up or is that considered your come down?
Let's make that come down. That'll be on the come down list.
He's like, Rick, I'll give you a call.
Well, no, because here's the thing, and I've talked about this before, is that like, even though I love doing shit like talky shit like this, I don't want to be pigeonholed as a host too much because I really want to act, Let me try and fail at this acting shit for another handful of years before I fully commit to being host status. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, and I want to do this, but all these freaking big time movies keep offering me parts and shit.
they wanted Rick to audition for Wild 'N Out. That's,
Yeah.
like a lot of people are like, Rick, why don't you what? No, people are coming at me.
Bro.
Why don't you get your homie on Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, Rick,
you
let's
should
talk
really
about
check
that.
who your friends are, bro. Tim didn't even get you on Wild 'N Out. I was like, who do y'all think Tim is? He's not the casting director there.
And I like they assume that you wanted to be on it so
Exactly.
bad, but Tim didn't want to let you.
Yeah, like it's so fucking weird. But people just assume this shit. You're in front of a camera, they assume you want fame.
Yeah.
So I get that. But talk about what? Me not doing it?
Oh,
Or
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think it
why
was
didn't you do Wild 'N Out?
think it was a joke.
So honestly, yeah. She said, I think it was a joke. Why didn't I audition for Wild 'N Out? Well, it was 2 reasons. One, I don't think that's my style.
Right.
Like, I don't like forced talking shit about people. I like my talking shit to come naturally.
Organically.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Having to think of negative things to say about people all the time.
Yeah.
It don't work like that for me. I like to improv, but not in that way. It's just not my style, first of all. And at the time, I was already scheduled to audition for this Vivo show, being the host, which is more what I want to do. And it was the same day.
That's the
And
audition?
yeah, and that audition was paid because I had to do like a full episode for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But then that show ended up never happening. Yeah, but I still didn't want to be on Wild 'N Out.
Man, to go off what you said, I actually hate roasting people. Like, I do not like talking shit about people either.
You're so good at it.
I mean, it's fun. Look, okay, so okay. When it's the rap battle wild style situations at the end, those were always fun because it was always like super light. When we started playing we started playing this game called Goddamned, where it was just a roast session, and I hated doing that game. Like, I was like, ugh, I do not want to do this shit. I just don't like roasting. And what was annoying after coming off Wild 'N Out is now people are always like, not only do they want to shout out, but it's like, yo, roast my friend. Oh, bro, can you roast me? Like, oh man, give me a burn or something. Like, you all, yeah, you look, your face is dumb.
That's a good roast.
Yeah, shoes they don't match your shirt.
Hey man, I ran out of time today. Okay, I grabbed what I could.
Boom.
I like how he asked for it, but he ended up getting hurt anyway.
Right.
Yeah, man, it wasn't. Well, it was fun, but also, not completely my favorite thing to do in that aspect, right? Yeah, you were talking about. Well, how about you? Oh, you know what? Funny that we bring that up. Talking about shows that never came to fruition. Fucking Bart and Joe were supposed to be on like the new In Living Color.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they were. So they got given this fat deal, where they were gonna walk away with some nice bags.
Yeah,
and it was under this condition that they shut all of their YouTubes down. And at this point, we had already established multiple channels, and we had a bunch of staff. And they were like, okay, do we just kind of drop our whole team and then just kind of go after that, not even knowing if it's a guarantee and how long?
So stupid.
That's a stupid ask.
Yeah, it was really dumb. And they really tried to push, like, you guys don't understand, like, we're going to bring a whole new audience, and like our audience is going to like support this. And they were like, nah, it's going to be competing too much. And they turned it down.
Good for them, because I heard,
because it never happened, did it?
Yeah, I heard it was here's what it was supposed to happen, but I heard it was so whack that they were like, we're not doing this.
Oh, wow.
It just came out so just not, especially with the show like In Living Color, you have to live up to that name. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't.
Yeah.
Remember that Urban and Practical Jokers that was supposed to come out?
I was literally just talking to Nikki Blades about this.
Yeah.
So we drove past, I picked her up from the hotel this morning. We drove past a billboard. She was like, oh, Impractical Jokers, I like that show. I'm like, yeah, they're funny, right? So, and they hit you up to audition for that as too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, people don't know about this. But MTV hit me up to shoot a pilot for a younger, more urban Impractical Jokers. And it was produced by one of the dudes from Impractical Jokers, Joe, okay? And it was me, Chico Bean, and a couple other stand-up comedians. And it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shot some bits in and around New York. But I think, and I was telling Blades this, like, the charm of Impractical Jokers is that you can tell they all really are bestest friends and shit. And we had some funny moments, but I don't think it was just there like that. You know what I'm saying? Just never came about.
My call with them was interesting because I don't remember if it was you who told me they wanted my number or somebody.
Yeah.
But I was like, they didn't tell me what it was.
Okay.
It was like, yeah, this dude from like
Sounds
an
like a
MTV
good
show
interview,
wants
dude.
to exactly, right? And this wasn't too long after that Wild 'N Out situation. I'm like, I don't want to be on TV really, but I'm not stupid. Let me hear what it is, right?
Yeah.
So freaking Joe Gatto calls me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's him, right? And I'm like, okay, I know this name. I know that show.
Yeah.
And then it was basically a phone audition. I wasn't prepared at
Oh,
all.
wow.
And then it went to Chico B.
Oh, well, damn.
Because I didn't know what
did
the
they
fuck to
ask?
say. Just like, I was almost having to pitch segments for the show or like what I would do in this situation. Okay, so say you're with your buddy at the grocery store and this, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Can I have some time to think? You want something funny right now, right? Like, yeah. So yeah, it was not a good call.
I think ideally they wanted, friends
Yeah.
to be on the show.
That would have made it better, because I was telling him that's what I liked about the show is that the inside jokes and watching it, you want to be one of those friends.
Yeah.
And anything forced just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. No one's ever called me for any of that stuff.
Well, you know what? I'm just letting everybody talk this episode because I'm not involved in none. I was like, nope. I'm just on the radio. That's it. I'm just minding my business up in the bay.
Okay, have you ever get hit up for anything that you rejected and you were like, I can't do this, dude? You get hit up for music videos? I feel like you get hit up for music videos.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't get up for any of that.
Yeah.
I don't get up for any of that stuff ever. What's that vibe like?
I mean, have you seen my Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they looking. That's what they look.
Oh, okay.
When
This one. If you pose like this ever,
Okay.
then they're like, hey, so you want to be in my video?
Yeah.
You not giving off.
They hit up girls that they feel like, all right, she be down to be in a bikini, even though this song is about
Gotcha.
teaching math to your kids.
And I'm like, and I've been in music videos, so you.
Would you be down to be in a music video?
Depends on whose.
Mine.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? We were supposed to shoot a music video like a month ago, Nikki Blades, and also like and another homegirl of mine. And it all depends on a bunch of shit because she's on vacation for like a month and a half or some shit.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah,
Not prison.
Yeah, vacation, real vacation. She's off in like a handful of islands right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sponsored? Just kidding. I don't know who this is.
So we're gonna do a music video to me and August Rigo's song "It's Not Fair," where Nikki Blades and my other homegirl are lip syncing our parts because August is in Toronto. He doesn't want to travel. He has his baby and shit, and I don't want to travel to Toronto right now. I got my baby and shit.
We've been talking about this for a while now.
So
wait, is this rapping? Because I'm kind of traumatized.
She could be August.
I'm kind of traumatized. Okay.
Well, originally,
There's a big discussion.
well, the other
about
girl
that
was supposed to be
too.
August.
So didn't that make sense?
I mean, the other girl was supposed to be me. So this would be you rapping my part, but you're just lip syncing.
Yeah.
But
So I was doing that the other time too, and I thought I was like showing it up.
no, but this is new Geo. This is current Geo.
Yeah.
This is fucking. I have pink hair, Geo.
Okay. I mean, if you need me to, I will. Like,
Well,
I'm
okay.
always down for the homies. Always. But it's just anyone outside, I'm like,
Okay, it's only one bikini scene, but it's like.
Oh, really?
But it's gonna be more like
This would have this.
yeah, like swaggy.
Oh, okay.
you know
Trust
what
me,
I'm
because I
saying?
went like, yo, I have not been working out for this.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Sarongs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like
And beach sweaters.
yeah, robes and shit. Because the whole
Yeah.
vibe is like we're trying to flip it like, oh, they're not video hoes. It's like these girls are actually us in the video. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I'm down.
All right, I'll see when the other one gets back from vacation.
That's a whole nother dynamic.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, yeah. Anything for the friends.
And then you don't have to adjust the camera for either one. Oh, that's perfect. We all about the same height.
That's why I wanted. I mean, Gio or the other girl, because like y'all are the same height, and
Ooh.
They're
cute.
attractive and they're cute and they're really talented and they're like boss ass bitches.
No, just high.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
just height tees and boobies.
wow. For someone that doesn't like roasting people.
No.
Wow.
I love roasting girls.
But yeah, okay, fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Always.
Damn,
Always
Gio's
down.
first music video.
Oh,
No.
God.
Is that cute like a Hello Kitty? I'm actually surprised. Okay, look, if I don't use you for this one, I'm gonna use you for another one because I'm surprised you've never been hit up for.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go back to that question. Have you ever been hit up for anything where you were like, no?
Or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really get hit up for shit like that. I don't know why. What vibe am I giving off that people are like, meh?
I mean, look, I've modeled. That's normally whenever you put model in your bio, there are automatically you're going to get those types of offers just off top, no matter what you look like. But if you have other things going on, most of those people don't just reach out randomly.
Yeah.
And especially when you're online and when a lot of people are reaching out to you and you're showing it's a modeling page for a lot of people. So, the type of content you get hit up for, you already have a team. And in order to get to you, some people just know they can't afford it. It's a different price.
True.
Yeah, you're in a different tax bracket. That's why, depending on what you do, the price goes like this. Doop, 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 doop,
Yeah,
doop.
that's a good one. Yeah, no, I don't think I've been hit for anything. Hit up for anything.
I was going to say, I get asked this question a lot, so I'd like to ask you. Playboy. How do you feel about Playboy or any type of work like that?
Ooh, back in the day, I would have been like, nah, not my thing, because I always felt like I never wanted to. This is gonna sound conceited as fuck, but I never wanted to just bank on my looks. I always felt like, nah, fuck that. Like, I got other shit that I can offer. But now I'm like,
Hey, I got looks, motherfuckers.
but like, I've done a lot of fucking soul searching, and I'm like, wait, why did I even care about that back in the day? Like, what does it matter? Now I'm like very comfortable in my own skin and very comfortable with like this temporary fucking body that I have, that I'm like, yeah, I'd probably be down. Yeah. Cause yeah, I feel like Playboy at least is pretty, it's like tasteful. I'm not going to be going like,
That's
you know?
Hustler.
That's
You know?
Hustler Penthouse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now what I'll do, I know.
If you make the right face while you're doing that, it can still be like
Kinda
artsy and
classy,
tasteful.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The lighting's really well on set.
If you have glasses and a
good.
book, it's great.
Where's the book?
Up here.
Covering your face.
Covering,
my face.
covering
Okay.
your boob.
face.
You can only show one at a time.
Okay.
That makes it classy.
Okay,
you
then
go.
yeah.
All
I'd
right. Well,
consider
now
it.
that I know what you're down for, I know what we're gonna do for the music video. Perfect.
Well, I mean, it has to make sense. Like Playboy makes sense. A music video talking about like ABCs or something. I don't know if I'd be down.
Playboy.
Huh?
The song's called Playboy.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's, I'm working on it right
He's
now.
like,
He's writing it.
G-O-N Playboy.
What was your answer?
Books and glasses, tits and asses.
ooh.
Okay, bars.
Featuring Rick. What was my answer? I mean, it depends. I had a conversation about Playboy with my parents as soon as I got into modeling. Like, we had a real talk about it.
That's beautiful.
And they were like, listen, the money's not good. Like, if the money ain't good enough, you know that's forever, right? Like, you're just going to be stuck with that. And we had a conversation. I was like, okay, so they just asked me not to show my nipples or show my, vagina.
Hoo-ha. Yeah.
Yeah. That's their thing. But my parents, not my mom does not listen to the podcast, but my dad, they're so supportive. And I've done implied photo shoots. I love the art. I love bodies. And like you said, I've always kind of been comfortable in my skin with that, aspect. And I saw it for what it was, but I already talked to my parents. And unless the money's good enough, then it's really not worth it.
Nice.
Yes.
I had a homegirl who was trying to take nude pictures of me a while back because she was doing like arty photography shit. I was like, let me just get my chest up a little bit and then we could do it. Like, I don't care about my dick. I know my dick looks good, but let me get my chest and my abs right.
Did she ever hit you back up, or is she still waiting?
That was just kind of like, I was like, I'll let you know when my body's right, and I just never got around to it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
12 years later. Body's still not right, but check it out.
He got a big ass newspaper covering everything else. And then just,
Yeah, and glasses.
classy. Newspaper.
Damn, bars.
Because he's
Now,
classy.
now that but man, now that I got this fucking baby and this aura of the dad bod is like daunting and haunting, I'm like, let me actually start working out. Even though I've been saying this shit for like fucking forever.
But statistically, they're saying that the dad bod is the preferred body that most women find attractive.
I know.
Did you hear the
No,
reasoning
that most
behind it,
women
though?
will settle down with while they're
Look, I'm just
fucking
trying to make
ripped
him feel
guys.
better about
No.
himself, okay?
Well,
Oh,
no, I
okay,
think
okay.
it's in between. It's like they
Like a hybrid.
because super buff is what I've read is the turnoff. If
Yeah,
the dude
super
is
buff.
super
Right.
buff, then it's like
Yeah.
ugh, it's too much.
And what's
right?
super buff for you? Like the skin tight and it's like veins everywhere? That's super buff?
Like fucking big ass. Just
Yeah.
You mean like Pitbull? Like the pit bulls? Like,
Yeah.
like the bullies?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dale,
okay.
Mr. 305. Yeah, so I think
Okay.
it's like I mean, and of course,
Ooh, oh.
and here's the thing, I'm not trying to work out. So it's like I'm not trying to attract women anymore. It's like I'm trying to look good for
Good
my
for you,
my
man.
wife,
Yeah.
one, and she don't want me having a dad belly, and also if I really do want to act and shit, it's like I need to be like kind of toned and cut. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fine.
well, now if you want to do comedy,
That's
No,
true.
True.
You know, a lot of actors, they use steroids. So, I mean, you don't
Oh,
even, I
word?
mean, you could work out, but the results just kind of come a little bit faster.
Don't they shrink your balls?
That
though?
was about to say that.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take. What's
but
important
how
to
much
you?
do you use your balls?
You know?
Smaller balls, bigger dick.
Oh, and then acne.
Oh.
Hold on, wait. Acne comes with a lot of steroids, so you better be careful.
Oh yeah, no.
You already know.
No
Thinning hair. Like, I mean, you don't know what you're going to get,
yeah.
but you'll be buff.
I'll just do a couple crunches then.
Okay.
Because I really,
Get him a nice chest.
yeah,
Some crunches.
yeah. I said chest and abs. I know how things work. Because I'd rather do that.
No wonder it's not coming in. You're doing it wrong.
Like I got this 6-pack, but these droopy ass titties.
So I did like 80 curls a day. Have no abs.
Well, speaking of dad bods and just like, men in general and their bodies, your man has been going through a transformation, right, with his body. So how is it dealing with that? Because you both are into fitness, so his goals, your goals align. How do you deal when he's bulking or shredding or when he's in that state?
Oh God, it sucked. So in the beginning when we were together, when he would bulk, naturally I would bulk, not because I wanted to, but I would gain so much weight. And then when he would start cutting, then I would start cutting. But then once I got pregnant, he was like, I want to do the reverse of the dad bod. Like I want to show everybody that I'm going to get jacked while you're pregnant. And that was rough. Cause I'm like, damn, you look so good. And I look like a fucking sack of potatoes, dude. Like it was bad.
No.
Thank you.
That one big potato.
and sometimes, man, look, I feel like girls are allowed to be. Look, I like a good squishy girl, man.
Same.
I like my ladies squishy and sacky, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
What's a sack?
Sack of potato.
Never heard of
sack.
that.
Okay.
Sacky's a
So
new one.
I like, I feel like y'all got more leeway to be squishy, because I mean my personal preference is a squishy lady, but I get it. It all depends on what you want to do and how you look at yourself and all that. Like when me and Chia kind of had a little back and forth where she's like, all right, man, don't gain too much weight. I'm not feeling that. And I'd be like, all right, well, you don't lose too much weight because I'm not feeling that. You feel me?
Nice.
And so I think it was like a happy median where she would be like, if you don't start working out, I'm gonna start working out.
Oh, the leverage.
And I'm like, fine. Keep the booty squishy. I will do some crunches for my chest.
How do you prefer yourself? Like, that's a good point, because I know for me, I've had times where I wanted a 23-inch waist and I'm super focused and I'm serious about my training, and whoever I'm with is supportive enough to be like, okay, whatever makes you happy. But what is your ideal comfort zone? Like, I know I don't like a lot of squish on me. It makes me feel weird in my clothes and my body and my frame. So what's your happy place?
Yeah, I don't like a lot of squish on me either. So I've always wanted titties. That was the only thing for sure that I wanted growing up. I always wanted boobs and I never had boobs. And when I started training, I started slimming down and toning up. And that was the first area that went. I'm like, I barely have any fat already on my tits, and that it's gone now.
Yeah, that goes.
Yeah, so I paid for them. Here they are, and they look really good. After that point, I was like, I just want to be a strong, capable athlete.
Okay.
So whatever that kind of changed my body into, I was cool with that because I just knew it was not going to be squishy.
That's the part that I struggle with, because I naturally have boobs and I know how lucky I am to have boobs. And when I put on weight, I carry it up top. So I gained 30 pounds at one point in time. So I was about like 135, got up to like almost 170. And it looked good on my frame. I mean, thanks to everybody calling me Thicky Nicky. Y'all are awesome. But I always wanted an ass, and my weight just doesn't distribute there. And so in order for me to balance out, because I don't like being top heavy, I work out. But when I go into shred mode, they react different, and I've just wanted to see how long I can go before having to get them done. Mm-hmm. And so I've kind of gotten to a comfortable place where I'm balancing a little bit more with my body fat. So I might not have a 6-pack, but at least
you look good though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like you have really great proportions. Yeah, I'm all
really great.
They're like good.
But that takes a lot for you to get comfortable with, like you were saying, balancing out your body and learning your body. And a lot of people don't realize those girls online that have little itty bitty tiny waist and nice sitting boobs and good strong butts, they had to put those in.
Yes. So that's not real.
Yeah. And a lot of girls that want to get that low in body fat, also, it messes up your menstrual cycle.
Yep.
And there's a lot that they don't talk about. And also when you
your
put on
hair falls out.
Uh-huh.
Does that change with age?
Yes.
Because I remember like being 19. There was 19-year-old girls who had all of that.
Yeah.
Big, little, big.
Hormones.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Hormones.
I feel like now too, though, like all these proportions are very exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yes, we know that a lot of what you see online is not real, but damn, it looks real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Looks
like
good.
a lot of girls strive to be that, and like it's nearly impossible to get those proportions naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying,
when you're
is that a thing that happens as you get older? Because I'm talking about natural, like
nah.
natural
genetics.
teenage, like
Nah, everybody's
that was that. I remember
Yeah.
liking that.
everybody's bodies are different.
Okay.
Genetics, right? Like we're taller, so naturally growing up there were probably fewer of us, the taller, and then I had boobs. I was lucky to have boobs with my height because of genetics, but I had no ass.
Yeah.
So I saw girls that were like flat chest but really curvy, small cinched waist. My sister actually has a nice shape to her body, but it's not an age thing. It's just how you
I'm
look
just
hard to get
asking
dealt.
because we're saying like it's not possible to do that naturally. I'm like, I'm seeing it just
To those extremes.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
You can. I mean, you can literally change every part of your body with working it out. But I'm saying the proportions that you see, like Kim Kardashian is someone that I refer to all the time. Like her shit is just so wild looking to me. Like I'm just like, I don't find it attractive, but I'm like, girl, do you? I support you. You had an image of yourself. Yes, go for it. But I'm just like, that's not natural.
Meg Thee Stallion, is she natural?
She
gotta
looks
be.
fucking natural.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yeah. And that's also why her nickname is Stallion.
Yeah.
Because, it's a statuette. She's big, she's thick. But when you're talking about boobs in particular, like this is the first place we lose weight. And I am fortunate enough to have them, and it's the first place I gain weight. So I can be relatively slim everywhere else and always have boobs. But the moment I start to work out, I might have built up a little bit of, a little bit of squish on the booty. But as soon as I do the wrong thing or don't eat enough, it's gone. Then I look like I'm about to fall over.
Okay.
So I have to maintain weight to keep balance. If not, I look crazy.
Okay, so now I'm getting it. Through exercise and fitness and working out, achieving those proportions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why
I was just making
saying-
sure we wasn't saying it's not possible to be
No.
like that naturally.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also,
Yeah.
like, I feel like there's a difference between Meg Thee Stallion's body, which is crazy, right? And like a lot of these like quote unquote IG models that like where you can tell it's like been surgically enhanced and the
Yeah.
shit's like really exaggerated.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
But we don't see enough Meg the Stallions running around. Like, let me tell you, when we're on in real life and on camera, right? So depending on where you grow up and where you live is the ideal body type in that area.
Yeah.
So Meg in Houston and where she's at, like there's a lot of those. It's thick, it's regular, it's normal. And when we start normalizing different body types, it doesn't seem so foreign to us anymore. They were like, oh yeah, she's thick or she's healthy or she's athletic or she's thin versus, oh, I have to work really hard to get that body type because that's the only body type I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why can't I have naturally up, perky boobies and a 23-inch waist? Well, and then you look at somebody else and go, oh wait, she got a badass body and she is natural and doesn't have boobs but is nice and thick. Like, oh, I like that because you start to see variety, representation.
Word. At the end of the day, love yourself.
Yeah.
Just love yourself because there's gonna be somebody out there who loves you.
Mom, that was sweet.
All right, well, thank you, Gio, for stopping by for another episode.
Thank
Super
you. Let me
fun.
stay for more. Damn.
Yeah,
this
we
is fun.
gonna keep you.
Okay, fuck. It's not time for me to go, but it's time for me to go. I got it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta leave. Got it.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to another episode of No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.